about visual impairment. So the final data I'm going to share with you here is a study out of the Netherlands, and they pulled together a number of large epidemiological studies, and in doing so, they had over 15,000 patients in whom they had both refractive error data and visual acuity data. And these patients were largely over the age of 50. So you can, again, look at their table of data, but what I did here is I replotted the data from that paper, looking at the cumulative risk of visual impairment as a function of level of myopia for 5 different age groups. And again, as you would probably expect, visual impairment increases exponentially with age. It also increases exponentially with myopia. So again, with the power of logarithms, I can replot those data. And again, you see something quite remarkable. Okay, these are the Dutch data from that paper just replotted. What you can see is that regardless of the age of the patient, there's a steady increase in the risk of visual impairment. And it seems to be the same increase in risk regardless of the age group. Now, what is the slope of those lines? Well, I've been conservative here. It's actually closer to 30%, but let's call it 25% for now. And each diopter of myopia, each additional diopter of myopia increases the risk of visual impairment by 25%, regardless of age, okay? This visual impairment doesn't occur at a young age, but by the time you're 55, 60 and above, each diopter contributes an additional 25% risk of visual impairment. Again, let's turn that on its head. If we could slow myopia by a diopter, we could ultimately lower the risk of a patient's visual impairment by 20%. That's huge, okay? If that doesn't get you out of bed tomorrow morning, I don't know what will. So in summary, a diopter matters, okay? We can achieve our diopter through a range of things that we have available to us, and controlling the progression really has the potential to do a number of things. It can reduce the risk of myopic maculopathy by 40%, reduce the risk of open-angle glaucoma by 20%, and reduce the risk of visual impairment by 20%. And it also, if you calculate years of visual impairment, it again has a very the potential to make a very meaningful difference to an individual patient.